Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. Today's video is a get it all done. I'm going to be doing lots of cleaning. I have a little bit of rearranging. I finally got my new office slide in. We're getting a tornado shelter. So lots of things are happening in this video. So definitely don't click off. Stay till the end if you want to see me get through this entire day. The first place I'm starting is outside. I don't clean this near as often as I should, but we were having family over, family that hadn't visited our new house yet, so I like to make sure like the front porch area is clean. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then I thought while I'm out here, I need to go ahead and clean the windows. I feel like they get really dirty out here just with bugs and birds and stuff, so I went ahead and cleaned them from the outside. They get cleaned from the inside a lot, just not the outside. This little cleaning wand is like the best thing that was ever invented. You guys already know I love Jaws. This isn't sponsored, but I love the Jaws glass cleaner. I never have streaks or anything like that. You're always asking me what I use to clean like windows and mirrors. It's the Jaws glass cleaner, which is amazing, and I feel like you can use it like an all-purpose cleaner if you want to, but you can also get it in a set where it has this wand and it makes life so much easier. Like all of our windows, I cannot reach the top. I hate getting a bar stool out. I hate having like long poles to clean with that I have to store like out in the garage. This has been like the best piece ever. I use it all the time, and you can just take off the little cover, wash it. I'm pretty sure it comes in a set of 2 because I have 2 of them, so you can keep one clean and then just replace it. But I am constantly grabbing this so I can clean things up high and still reach it. Plus it kind of comes to like a point so you can get in the corners. Like I said, it's not sponsored, but I'll link it down below in my description box, and I have an active code with them, so I'll have that all down below. I feel like these 2 windows right here have probably the best view, and it's of our pond area. So I try to keep these clean, just so when we are looking out them, it's not just like stuff all over the windows. So I try to come over here occasionally, especially if I'm already out cleaning the front. I might as well go around to the side. I did not touch the back of my house. There's so many windows over there. I'm gonna wait for it to get cooler. On this particular day, it wasn't hot, but it was getting warmer the more I was doing. So I was just gonna go ahead and finish up the front.
In the sky, gazing far into the night.
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put a new like cloth on it so I can clean the inside. I will say, I guess I was having an off day filming. I missed filming my front door and our front mirror. There's a few clips I'm gonna be telling you like I missed filming because thought I was turning my camera on to record and I was turning it off every time. So I was filming me moving the camera, but then when I would go to turn it on to film me cleaning, I was actually turning it off. So it must have been a crazy day that day. I got a lot of clips, but there are a few I'm missing. So I'm cleaning the mirror here in my office, and then I'm gonna go and do this front window as well. Okay, so if you're caught up on videos, we did some like updates in the space. I got new lamps, I put up some new artwork, and I'm seriously loving it. Like, this is one of the favorite rooms in my house right now. I feel like it kind of rotates, but when I get finished with the space and I'm like, this is it, it feels so good. So I'm loving how it looks. I think having the new shades as well has helped since they're not black. I just feel like it's not as dark in here. Even when I have them down, if I'm not wanting all the heat in, I feel like I can still leave them down and it's still like a bright and airy space. So just tweaking a few things in here has really helped.
But it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
I get asked about my bedding a lot, so I thought I would just touch on it as well. So that blanket on top, I get asked about it all the time. It's Target, so I'll link it for you. I also have it in our guest bedroom. That's how much I love it. The pillows that match the headboard came with the bed. So it has a panel that actually goes over the headboard and velcros to the back. I don't understand the purpose of that, because when you take them off to sleep, you'd have to unvelcro them against the wall every night. And I don't feel like you can leave it up. Like, I'm not a tall person and my feet would be hanging off the bed. So I love them as just being used as pillows, but like, I can't link those. It came with the bed. And then all the bedding is bowl and branch. I've had it a really long time. I might still have a code, so if I do, I'll link it. But I feel like I do get asked about that stuff a lot, so that's all the info on it. So I decided I wanted to move this little end table right here and put the tree over there. I feel like we need some color on that side of the room. And so I picked it up and I moved it, and then I did one of those things again that I hit record, but I was actually not hitting record. So I moved the tree by the chair. I also took off all George's bedding on his bed. Didn't get that either, but now that that's done, I'm gonna take it and put it in the laundry, and now I'm gonna vacuum my floors. As I was working on these clips, I had so many clips where I was just like moving the camera around because I thought I had turned it off, but I was turning it on at that point. So at one point I hit it wrong and it just like domino effect, and so I had the most random footage in this video.
Ain't gonna stop it, honey, everything you need is in your pocket. Darling, this is what you've been waiting for. When it all comes in, don't you let it go. Honey, this is all that you want and more. When you open your mind and open the front door. Only one thing I know,
Okay, here is the clip with the tree by the chair. I really do love it over by Chase's nightstand, but I feel like it just adds some color right there. I can't decide which place I like it best. I liked it over to the right because like when the curtains are open, we have a lot of green outside, but when they're closed, I feel like it, I don't know. It may get moved around, you guys know. But now we're gonna head into the kitchen. It was dirty, we'd had lunch, we'd had breakfast, so we're gonna tidy up this space now.
This is what you've been waiting for. When it all comes and you can just let go. Honey, this is all that you want and more. When you open your mind and open the front door. This is what you've been waiting for. When it all comes and you can let it go. Honey, this is all that you want and more. When you open your mind and open the front door. Open your mind and open the front door. Just open your mind and open the front door. Wanna take a trip to the wild side. Wanna learn how to be.
I don't think I show our pots and pans on here. I recently got a new set from Sam's Club, so I can link those if you're a member. But they're actually really good. They come in really good sizes. I feel like we make eggs a lot and they're not sticking at all. So I have multiple sets. I like to keep multiple sets because when we're hosting, especially like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I feel like I never have enough of the right size or a particular pot. So I have several different sets since I have the storage for them, but I have been super impressed with these and they're not super expensive. Like, you know, we have high-end ones here and they're great, but if you're not wanting to spend a ton, I feel like these right here have worked really well. They're from Sam's Club and nothing's like sticking to them.
Now I'm ready to change, it feels right. I'm ready to play the game. Adrenaline, no, I can't be tamed.
So watching this angle looks funny. Like I have a perfect shaped rectangle sink. It looks like it's like a weird shape. It's not. I think it's just like the angle of the camera.
Yeah, I'm invincible. Yeah, I'm made to be good. It's all physical. So good it's criminal. Yeah, I'm invincible. It's time to rise. My turn to fight. I got too much pride. Won't lose this time. Yeah, I'm made to be cool. It's all physical, so good it's criminal. Yeah, I'm made to be good. It's all physical, so good it's criminal. Yeah, I'm invincible.
Okay, a new cleaning product that I tried and loved was Bits of Breeze. Well, that's her name over on Instagram. Brianna K here on YouTube has a cleaning line called Captain Queen. It is so good. I ordered like the cashmere set. I went through it so quickly. It smelled amazing. She was so nice and sent me like a whole collection of all these different scents. I will say cashmere and like whatever the beachy one is are my top two favorite. They're amazing. I was cleaning with like the beachy one in my master bedroom. I forgot to share that. This cashmere is perfect for all year long, but it's really good for fall time. But if you're one of those that like you don't want to buy a fall scent because when fall's done, you don't want to waste it, this is one of those you can feel like you're getting the fall vibes, but you can use it all year long. Another reason I love it is I forgot what it's like cleaning with a scent. So I use Jaws and love Jaws. I will continue to use them all the time. It's really nice when I have headaches and I don't want scents. I love they're non-toxic. Like, you can deep clean bathrooms with them. Love all of that. These are really good if you want to like wipe down your kitchen and people are coming over and you don't want it to smell like your dogs, but you want to smell like a candle's burning. Like, I'll seriously wipe down my kitchen counters, leave, run errands for, you know, several hours, come back, and I feel like a candle's been burning the entire time. Like, it lingers. It's not overwhelming. Like, I'm not getting headaches by it, but it's just the right amount that my house smells so clean and so pretty. Like I said, it's perfect when people are coming over, and sometimes I don't have time to burn a candle and get it smelling before they come in the door, and I'm like, oh, I hope it doesn't smell like George. Now I can just wipe down my countertops and it smells amazing. I know she has room sprays too. I had that in the cashmere. That works really well too, but I just love how much the cleaners linger. So if you want something like that, this is not sponsored. I don't make any money from it. I'm gonna have her link down below. If she has an active coupon code, I'll leave it down there too. I just wanted to share that I had tested it. I love it for all those reasons. Now we're gonna go into my powder bathroom. I've loved having this black table here, but ever since I've added this artwork, I feel like there's almost too much black in this space. Like, it's almost more contemporary than like my organic modern. So I wanted to switch out the table. This is the table I pulled from our bedroom that was next to the chair. I think it's gonna work a little bit better. I think one day I might replace the artwork. Like, I like having something up there, but I just don't feel like it's completely my style. So I'm sure eventually one day if I find something, I'll switch that out. But right now I feel like this just works a little bit better. Okay, now we're gonna move on to another bathroom. It's just another like quick speed clean. Doesn't take a lot of work. This isn't used a lot, but I like to get it clean since someone's gonna be like walking through our entire house. This is the guest bathroom that's attached to the guest bedroom. So we have like the powder room, we have the guest bathroom, we have the pool bathroom, which is also attached to the movie room, and then Savannah's bathroom and our bathroom. So we have a lot of bathrooms to keep clean. Luckily, Savannah takes care of hers. Like, I rarely go in there. Occasionally, I'll go in and do like a really deep, you know, mom clean. But all the other bathrooms don't get too dirty. I feel like, you know, we just maintain them, and so it hasn't seemed like a lot.
Feels like time is going faster than it seems.
So my toxic trait is when I finish one room and I love it, I want all the other rooms to get that same feeling. So I finish one room and I'm like, I love it, it's perfect. And then I go through like 5 bedrooms in my house, and then by the time I'm done with that 5th bedroom, I want to change the original one again. I don't know if you guys have caught on in the last several years. This room I'm really liking, other than the black mirrors. I never even really liked them in our bedroom. So I think eventually I'm gonna take those down and just put artwork above the bed, and then I think it'll be good to go. I will say I've also done some rearranging off camera. I should have filmed it and put it in this video because it was all the same day, but there was a lot going on this day. So I think I was just picking up my camera when I could, and then there's a lot of things that I thought I was filming that I didn't. But I did move the fireplace. So it's not here anymore. I felt like it was just really dark over here. If we didn't have the TV, it was perfect because this room's very white. So I loved having the moodiness of it. But with the TV, and the TV's never on because it's a guest bedroom, and most guests don't even use it. I feel like, you know, when you have company, you stay so busy and then you go to your rooms and you just like crash. So it's just a lot of black. So it has been rearranged.
Skinny jeans and blue eyes that could light up every room. Guess they still do. We used to talk all night.
And just in case you're wondering, I wanted to share with you a few upcoming videos for the rest of this month. So I normally take one video off a month. It's normally the last Wednesday of the month or last Sunday. I try to make it a Wednesday, so I may or may not have one of those videos just depending on how it works out. I do have an organization video coming up, which is really good. And then I think my next video that I'm gonna film is gonna be like Target must-haves. I've realized I have a lot of Target items in my house, And so I want to share those and links. So if you're wanting to like decorate your house on a budget, I feel like that's an easy way to do it. So that's going to be coming out as well. So if you're not following me, make sure you're following me so you don't miss those future videos. I wanted to give you a sneak peek of my office right there. It was a disaster because Chase was hanging my new light, which we will get back to, but first laundry.
We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, nothing could be better than you and me, baby, it was you and me. We could never fall, nobody could break us, yeah, I thought we had it all. Take me back to when it was you and me, baby, it was you and me.
Okay, we're gonna move on to another bathroom because it was needed. Our bathroom, and so you're gonna see me kind of walk back and forth. Our vanities are on different sides, so if you're new here, we're not like side by side. We're across from each other, and it's actually really nice because we're never like bumping into each other. I feel like it's been really helpful. So I'm just gonna clean out our sinks real fast, wipe down our mirrors, wipe down the countertops. I feel like if you do this often, it never gets that bad, so I just try to maintain this as best as I can.
There's no another with your hand in mine. Let me go by your side. Let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you, there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow. Sometimes I wonder where you came from. You are special, yeah, you're special. Everything about you is so beautiful. I am all yours if you let me stay. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no another with your hand.
Speaking of Target, last time I filmed myself in here cleaning and I was switching out the trash. You guys went crazy for these trash bags. I think it's because the size. When I saw them, I was like, yes, I want them. I love their gray. I love they have like strings so you can tie it up. It does have like a black pattern border around it, but I just put the trash bag inside out so you don't see it. You don't have to do that. I just don't love it. I'm gonna link these two because they're just a really good size. I used to use Walmart and like Target bags, but I felt like they always looked messy, and I don't have all that many anymore. Like I have a lot of just like reusable bags when I'm running in and out, so I don't have a ton. So I went ahead and picked these up when I was in the store, and I've rebought them since. I love them so much. So if you're needing something like this, I will put it down in the description box.
some rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you.
Okay, we're about to head into my office. You guys know I never really got to pick out a light for this space because of home building. I picked out too many for our living room, so I just kind of moved them around. I made it work, but it just wasn't me for my space. And I feel like this is the very first room you see when you come in our house. Plus, it's my office, so I just wanted it to feel special. Chase picked out a certain light for his office, and it's just like so him. He loves it. I wanted that feeling. Plus, like recently he had surprised me and ordered me like a big mirror for this office. It was like 3 months later, they couldn't find it. And so we just canceled it. So we felt like we had more money to spend on a light instead of like 2 expensive products. I just had one. So I splurged and I bought the light I wanted. I will link it for you, but don't get mad at me. I mean, there was way more expensive lights, but this one's definitely not cheap. But I love it. Like, you can see it from the front of our house. You see it when you first come in. It makes me happy while I'm working. I am so happy with this. I feel like this space is finally complete. I just haven't felt like it was my space. So I'm glad that's done and off the list. Another thing that's off the list is our tornado shelter. I'm 37 years old and never had one, and we've survived. But in this house, we knew it was like our long-term house. Tornadoes were pretty bad this year in Oklahoma, and so we went ahead and got on the list. There they are, tearing up our beautiful sod and dirt that we paid for and watered so it wouldn't die. That was so hard to watch because this area was so bad during construction. It was like flooded, it was a pit, and then we had it all beautiful and pretty, and now look at it.
Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you.
So I know a lot of you said you wanted to see the process when I mentioned this like in a recent video and over on Instagram. So I just wanted to show you. It was really quick. They came in, we chose where we wanted it, they dug it, they put it in, they glued the top on, they put dirt back in, and they were done. So I'm going to show you a little bit of each step, but it really did not take long at all. Okay, just a little update. If you're new here, we are in Oklahoma. So we get tornadoes. We've never experienced one, but we just wanted to make sure we were safe if we do come across one. Like if it's coming, we want to know we have a place. We have a place inside, but they've been getting bigger lately. Like weather's just getting worse. And so we didn't want one in the house. I know a lot of you guys said there's some for in the garage, like that stand up. There's some that go below your garage. I do not want to be where the house can just like fall in on me. So I wanted it outside. So that's why we went with this option. We definitely had an amazing crew that came out and did this for us. So if you're local and you're wanting to have it done, you can message me and I'll give you guys their info, but they were really, really good. Okay, I'm about to give you an after tour and I even talk about pricing, so don't click off yet. We're almost to the end of the video, but I do want to show you like how it turns out and what it looks like inside, and like I said, the pricing that we paid to have it installed. Okay, so the storm shelter or tornado shelter is done. I mean, as done as it can be. Obviously, we have a big mountain of dirt. Our grass is destroyed. This probably won't be back to like complete normal until next summer, which is really fun. But that's just one of the joys of owning a house and getting stuff like this. So we called our builder and he may come take the dirt. And hopefully this will grow in, but since we're at the end of summer, it probably won't have time to fill back up. But this is the storm shelter, which is a tornado shelter. We just, for some reason, call it storm shelters here. But it has the door. And then this is it down on the inside. So we'll have storage like kind of behind this. So we'll get chairs, like stools for in there. We'll put water. We'll put our like emergency backpacks. We'll take snacks with us, but I'm gonna put like a dog bed and bowls for them, just kind of stuff like that, like an emergency radio, lights, so if we have to come down in here. And then the reason I chose this location, this is like, it was hard to work around because we have like septic here. This is like where it runs across over there. We have electric, we have a lot of things. We always call it like the guts of our houses here, but we were trying to make it fit because right over here, we can come from our garage and just go straight into it. So we're not having to run far if it's already raining or if it comes real quick or we didn't know it was coming. It's just real close to the house. So it's gonna be, I mean, it's never gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be better one day. But when I talked about getting one of these, you guys had so many questions. You wanted to see it done. So that's why I was filming clips so you guys could see step by step. But it took like, I think 3.5 hours. I'll have to go back and look at the timestamps, but it did not take long at all. I was shocked of how fast they were able to get it in. So yeah, so eventually this one day will all be flat with the grass, but basically they leave it built up because as it rains and as it settles, so it looks high right now, but one day that'll be even, like flush with the grass, and this will be all grass again, and then hopefully one day soon that'll be gone. So one day this will be pretty, but if I waited for the after to show you that, like I said, it could be until next summer. So yeah, there it is. Okay, so Chase is actually gonna go in there and shut the door just to make sure everything works. So I thought I'd film it. He's got his lantern down in there. So basically there's glue right now, so we're supposed to leave it open so it'll dry, but you just shut it at night. I know it's windy, I'm sorry. So that's what it'll be, and then it locks into the concrete. So this cannot get blown open by a tornado. So that's it. I can hear him. And then this is how we get air right there. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on back there. I want to see if he can get out. I'm sure he can. Can you get out? So this is one of those things you hope you never get your money's worth out of it. Like, we may use it as a precaution, but we hope we never need it. Like, I hope we never come out and we've been hit by a tornado. Like, it's the biggest thing we spend the most money on that we hope we never get a return on. I guess unless we sell the house, but other than that, I hope it's never that we actually needed this and a tornado came and got anywhere close to us. But just in case, Oklahoma was really scary this year with tornadoes. They were just really bad and got really close, and they weren't just like small ones. So we're both, what, 36? Am I 36 or 37?
37.
I'm 37. Haven't had my entire life and I've been fine, but that was the first year that we're like, I think we're gonna get one. And we know we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah.
So it seemed worth it, but that's it. I don't know what you guys were expecting. They were all excited, but
Yeah.
it's just like
nothing special, just a big cement block in the ground.
It'll keep us safe if we ever need it.